Hi, it's Steve. Today on this version of Eastside Technology Talks, which you can find on our website by looking up from any search engine, Eastside Technology Talks Cincinnati. Today we're going to talk about photos, and in particular photos and taking them from our smartphone, which I have my iPhone here. You can see how that's going to work. And I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to go to my camera, which I guess I could do this way just so you can see it a little more easily. I'm going to click on my camera, and now my camera is turned on. Now I'm going to take a picture of outside just by hitting the photo button here. I'll move away so you can see it. Took a picture, and I can see the picture right there just by clicking on that little button. Now, once I've done that, I can actually connect my phone, my smartphone, using a cord that usually will come with your camera and your phone. And you can put that cord, it will go right from your phone to, I'm showing you my computer now. There's a USB port that the other side of this cord is plugged into. And so now what we're going to do, we're going to find that picture on my computer. Ordinarily on a computer, and I'm taking us now to our screen, you just go to your file folders. And ordinarily, I'll zoom in here just so you can see this. There will be a spot up here on the corner that shows your iPhone or whatever. If you have another device, a Motorola or Samsung or whatever, it will be there. And so you can see that my iPhone is there. So if I go and click on my iPhone, so I'm just doing a left click, and now I'll zoom out a little bit so that we can see better the whole screen. You can see that I'm getting close to full capacity on my phone, but if I now come up to here, come in here and double click, it will show me that I have what's called a DCIM folder, and that's just a digital photo folder. And now it shows that there are 3 folders inside of that. So I'm going to go to the folder, the last folder of the group, and double click on that. And now that's going to show me all of the photos that are on the camera. It's rather substantial. And so I'm going to go all the way to the bottom of this, because in my case they're sorted by when the photo was taken. And if I double click on the very last photo, my computer already identifies that the last photo we took is the one that you just saw me take a moment ago. And so now I can copy that file, that .jpg file, which is a format for photos. I can copy that photo anywhere on my computer by doing a copy and paste. And hopefully you know about copy and paste, but you can right click on the photo file. So I'll go back to it. If I come right down here and right click instead of left click, I can copy or cut. If I want to take it right off of the camera or off of the smartphone, I can just click on cut and then paste it wherever I want on my computer. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's suppose I want to cut that and I want to put it onto my pictures on my computer. I just come over here to pictures and right click over here and say paste. And when I click on paste, there's the picture right here. So that's, and now when I go back, I'm going using the back arrow, I will no longer see that that copy of the photo. Now, I will mention while we're at it that this is also a very handy way to eliminate pictures. So you can go to a picture and you say, I don't want that one anymore. You can highlight it and then just hit the delete key on your keyboard. And it says, are you sure you really want to do that? You say yes, and away it goes. So that's an easy way to manage photos on your smartphone. Now, I've shown you now one way, which is to get the photo up to the computer. Let's go back to the phone for a moment. And on the phone, it'll be a little different for each type of phone, but there's a little on the iPhone. I'll bring this up nice and close. You can see right next to the heart, just to the left of the heart, is a little square with an arrow pointing up. If I click on that arrow, and my phone actually recognizes it, sometimes it takes a couple times, you now have options for what you can do. You can actually send that photo. Now you can see I can select several photos. Right now it's only using the one, the picture of one that I just took recently. I can actually undo that if I want and see if there are any new pictures. But I can take a copy of the picture. Let's cancel out of that. I want to go back. Now it seems to have gotten rid of my photo. I'm just going to take another just so I have this so I can show you the example. Now I can hit the up arrow so that it will share this. And now you see that up here there's one photo selected. If I wanted to select additional pictures to send, I just click on the picture that I want to add, and if I want to take it off, I just do it again. So it's sort of an on-off. But now I could send that to someone as an email. So if I have my picture, I can email it. And sometimes, by the way, I email it to myself, because then I'm actually going to have a copy that I can put onto my computer. And so I can send that email to myself. I have to put in my email address, and now I just click on send. And it says, hey, you don't have a subject, but is that okay? And I say, sure, go ahead and send it. And it even asks me how large of a picture I want it to be. And so that's one way. And so maybe I want to say, I want a large picture. And now it's working to send that picture. I can also use this. Let's suppose I'm text messaging with my niece or nephew. I can click on message, and now it will actually send that message, especially once I actually get it to work. Let's suppose I send it, oops, let's cancel that. It chose the wrong picture for me. I want this picture. So I'm going to message that picture, and I'm going to message it to myself. So I'll say Steve Long. And now I can put a little note here and say, here's a picture of the outside. And then I can send it to myself. And so it did that. I can also, with that up arrow, you see there are other options. I can add it to my notes, I can copy, I can add it to an album, all sorts of things. So you can keep shooting this over and see what else you have as options. For instance, you could send this to your Facebook account or to Instagram. So suppose you're doing Instagram with family or friends. You can use Instagram as well. All sorts of options out there. Having taken just one picture, you can email, Instagram, instant message, or put to your computer. That's the tip for today from Eastside Tech Talks. Have a wonderful day.